Everybody sing that shit.
Launchbury boost for England as influential lock returns for second test against South Africa. Joe Launchbury's sudden, timely recovery from injury has paved the way for Eddie Jones to consider a back row overhaul for Saturday's second test against the Springboks. Wasps lock Launchbury had been unable to train properly since arriving in South Africa, and his prospects of being available to play at Free State Stadium in Bloemfontein appeared to be fading. But the 27-year-old was able to take part in the squad sessions on Wednesday and was cleared for a swift return to action. Prior to that positive development for England, as they seek to keep the series alive following defeat in the opener in Johannesburg, there was speculation that Kiwi recruit Brad Shields may have been picked to start in the second row. However, with Launchbury now ready to partner Maro Itoje at the heart of the scrum, there is expected to be a reshuffle in the back row. Chris Robshaw was understood to be the man most under threat if Jones opts to hand Shields a starting place. The Wasps-bound Hurricanes captain is primarily a blindside flanker, and his anticipated promotion could see Robshaw, the former national skipper, drop out of the matchday 23, after unconvincing displays against the Boks last weekend and the Barbarians last month. Asked about how Robshaw had performed at Ellis Park, England forwards coach Steve Borthwick said, "I think there were aspects of his game that went well, and, as with all the players, there are aspects that we need to improve on. Momentum went away from us, and clearly you are always looking at the way the back row interacts with the backs." When pressed on whether reputation is weighed up against form, he added, "We are always looking at the players as we see them now." Borthwick was emphatic in his praise for Shields, the newcomer who made his test debut off the bench last weekend, coming on before halftime at lock, in place of Nick Isaac. "He is a vastly experienced player and a very good one," said Borthwick. His attributes? Firstly, his strength of character. He's a fantastic leader, his teammates have respect for him, people want him on their team. That's the background you're getting, and that's what I've seen in the 10 days he's been with us. Secondly, incredible work rate. He's a tireless worker. You always want people like that on the pitch. Nathan Hughes will be a clubmate of Shields next season, and he added, "Brad has a lot of talent. He's played 100 games for the Hurricanes, and the skills he has add more to the team. I'm looking forward to him coming to Wasps, and we're excited to have him in the team with England." Jones is due to name his lineup at lunchtime today for the crucial encounter in Bloemfontein. As well as the return of Launchbury and the anticipated inclusion of Shields in the starting 15, there may be further changes, in response to the 42-39 defeat in Johannesburg, when indiscipline saw England throw away a 21-point lead. At tight head, Kyle Sinclair was put under pressure in the scrum, and the coaches will once again consider Harry Williams as a starting alternative in the No-3 shirt. Further back, there are unlikely to be any changes to the half-back or center pairings, but the back three could see some movement again. Elliot Daly blew hot and cold at full-back, so there is a possibility that he and Mike Brown, who operated on the left wing, will switch places this weekend. On the bench, Jones must decide whether Isaac has sufficiently recovered from the indignity of his early removal at Ellis Park to be included as the backup lock, otherwise Johnny Hill would come in.